Welcome to Success Grid, the place for sharing entrepreneurial stories, knowledge, and wisdom to educate and inspire you to always strive to raise your standards in your business and your life. With your host, Hussein Talib.
The Success Grid podcast live. So I thought this one would be a great idea to kick off a little bit of the show. And the title of this live show is Does Success Really Leave Clues? So I was reading this book and I got from Anthony Robbins. His book is Unlimited Power. Let me start by a quote from his book. Long ago, I realized that success leaves clues, and that people who produce outstanding results do specific things to create those results. I believed that if I precisely duplicated the actions of others, I could reproduce the same quality of results that they had. So, in this time of day, and in this life, especially now with COVID, a lot of people had been sitting home, and I think that in this world of, let's say, abundance, everything is available to us, especially online. So if someone want to achieve whatever that you want to achieve, you can find someone who already done what you want to do. Because to me, if, for example, you want to start a business, there are two ways to start a business, in my opinion. The first thing is to have a completely new idea, be the next Elon Musk, and start a business that nobody has started before, and that's going to take a lot of thinking and effort into making people believe in that. Or two, do something that already has been done by other people, and you can use the resources and duplicate what other people have already done. So I think that's might be an easier path to go after, especially if you look around. If you go to a neighborhood, wherever it is in the world, you can see like 2 or 3 supermarkets near each other, or pharmacies near each other, or pet stores near each other, whatever it is. So sometimes you would think, how are these businesses are in business actually? So that might be because in today's world there is abundance. There is business that can be done all around for a lot of people, but with certain, let's say, measures and maybe in business terms, having the connections, having good relationship with your customers, having good product, etc. So if someone already has done what you already want to do, the logical thing to be is that you would find these people and see what they have already done, and the clues that they have made, whether they are books, audiobooks, online courses, their websites, whatever it is, and go check them out. So who's already done what you want to do? For example, a lot of people want to be a millionaire. Yeah, that's a great idea, but how actually you can be a millionaire? If you, example, want to do that, I would highly recommend that you, for example, start checking out people who are already millionaires. In regards to books, for example, you can check out The Automatic Millionaire and The 1 Minute Millionaire. So basically, for virtually anything, there is something that has already been done by other people. And for you to seek out these clues, there are certain things you can do to seek out these clues. The first thing is seek out the teacher, a coach, a mentor, a book, an audio program, whatever it is to help you achieve one of your major goals. to seek out someone who already done what you want to do and ask that person if you can interview them on how you should proceed and regards to your idea, whether it's a business or whatever it is. Third, ask someone if you can shadow them for a day and watch them work, or offer them to be a volunteer or assistant for that someone that you would like to be like them someday. So yeah, these are things that you can do. But from the other side, if you look at it, why us as humans have all these resources and abundance in life and we don't do anything about it? Because of multiple reasons. Okay, you would think to yourself, why would someone who's a millionaire or whatever would take the time to talk to me? So for example, in this podcast, before I started, I already had released some episodes, solo episodes by myself, and then restarted the podcast with guests on the show. So I was thinking, basically I'm a new podcast, so who would want to be a guest on my podcast, especially it's new. But I actually was surprised from the results that I got, that a lot of people actually want to share their stories, want to share their successes, want to share their failures and how they got to their successes. And people love to talk and share with the other humans in general. So why would you want to not reach out to other people? One of the things, it actually, you probably thinking you didn't even think to reach out to other people. This could be one of the things that original ideas that you didn't even think about to reach other people. Okay. The second could be inconvenient, because you would think, oh, I want to watch this Netflix show or whatever show is on TV or cable. So you would think that the time watching the show is better than you actually pursuing your dream or whatever that you want to achieve in your life. Third thing is that asking others for advice or information puts you against your fear of rejection. And the reality is that you should see rejection as feedback. Whenever someone says no to you, whoever it is, for example, if you reach out to someone you would like to learn from or work with for free, be an intern, whatever it is, and they say no, you can always find someone else to do that. Now, connecting the dots in a new way also means change, and change, even if it's in your best interest, sometimes can be uncomfortable. And you need to know that you need to grow your comfort zone. You need to get out of your comfort zone if you want to achieve more goals, bigger goals, which you already should be setting bigger goals. Because if you already achieve the goals that you have already achieved, you already know you are going to achieve them first. Second, you are not going to challenge yourself to achieve them. And it won't be challenging, and you will remain the same and you will stay the same. So also connecting the dots means hard work. And to be honest, most of us don't like to work that hard. So that's why we are mostly in the same place why we are here still in it. So you need to keep pushing yourself. You need to look out for things more. You need to expand your comfort zone. You need to try new things. So success leaves clues, meaning that you need to model. And modeling in psychology means learning by copying the behaviors of someone else. Now, when I say copying, you learn from them and you improve on it. If you learn their business model, for example, you go and build something better, work harder to make it better, to make it more appealing, to make it more efficient, to make people actually want and see that you are a business that when they are in a place of choosing between you and other business, they choose you because you have certain standards, you have better, I don't know, pricing. It's not about pricing basically, but you have better customer relationships. For example, you have maybe personal relationship with the customer, so that would be amazing, especially in today's world. A lot of customers nowadays a lot of options. They can search online, they search the thing that they want to buy 100 times before they do buy, and they have a lot of options to buy, so you need to keep that in mind, for example. So how can you achieve your goals? One of the things that you need to do is ask yourself some questions. Like, for example, what inspires you? Okay, you need to answer these questions. What inspires you to do anything in your life? Is it like you want to help other people? Is it like you want to get more and be more happy? Whatever inspires you. The second thing is, what do you really want? This is a result of things that you want to do. So do you want more money, more recognition, whatever the answer might be here. The third question might be, what do you not like? And this is very important because if you waste your time on things that you do not like, you will not achieve your goals. Now here I'm talking about maybe some people draining your energy, maybe some activities that you don't like to do. Whatever it is that you don't like to do, try to avoid it. Delegate for someone else. If you can delegate someone else do it, that would be great for you. You will gain more time to do what you really want to do, and that thing that you don't like to do, it will get done. So the common denominator for most successful people is that they turn things they don't like to do into habits, and the things they don't like and not important, they walk away from. This is, as I mentioned, to the things that you don't like to do. So one of the solution is that if you have things that you don't like to do, you can turn them into habits. For example, waking up early in the morning. Maybe you don't like that. You wake up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., whatever it is. Maybe you are required to do that. Maybe you're not. But for some reason, you need to do that. So you need to make it a habit. So when you make it a habit, now usually a lot of people say it needs like 30 days. But whatever it is, you need to make it a habit, because when you make it a habit, it will become automatic. You will not think about it. It will not be a burden on you and your mind. So in order for you to achieve your goals, you need to do certain things. You can write them down if you like. The first thing is, write exactly what is it that you want. Whether it's money wise or whatever it is, write exactly what is it that you want. Like, for example, if we're talking about money wise, don't just say I want more money. Say I want to have 5,000 or 10,000 $10,000 a month as a revenue or an income. You need to be more specific. Second thing is to determine exactly what are you going to give. So I watch Jim Rohn a lot, and he's talking about giving. Now we're talking about giving maybe money. You can give back in the money form, or you can give back and helping people with your time. Whatever the form of you giving back to the community around you or whatever is around you, you need to give back. You cannot be, selfish or whatever it is the word, because helping people will come back to you. Because I also have I recorded an episodes with E.E. Solkovitz. It's called How to Never Give Up and Always Overcome. We are talking about givers and takers, so I think that would be a great episode if you listen to it too. Okay, so the third thing is to decide the amount of time that is going to require from you. Now, if you are going to achieve a goal, you need time to achieve it, right? Maybe a week, a month, a quarter of the year, 3 months or 6 months, whatever it is, you need to have some time. Now, if you do not achieve your goal in that time frame, it is okay. It is fine as long as you keep on it, keep persevering. It's okay to extend the time. If you have like 3 months time frame and you didn't achieve your goal or whatever you want to achieve, set a new deadline, extend it a month and see what happens. The important thing is to not give up. Failure does not define you as a human being in whatever it is that you do. You need to keep pushing yourself to achieve, because sometimes life can be hard. You get some distraction along the way, that's fine, but you need to keep your momentum going. And for you to keep your momentum going, you need to picture in your mind that you already achieved the goal. Every time you picture it in your mind that you achieved the goal, that will give you momentum to keep going until you actually achieve that goal. The fourth thing is to create a definitive plan and make action now. When you have all these three, make a plan, write it on paper, and start immediately after finishing the plan on paper, you need to start making action immediately. Do not wait for the next week. Do not wait for the next day. Start immediately. Because if you wait, it will probably fade away. The fifth thing is you have to repeat. And what I mean by repeat is that the repeat things is like you need to keep doing these 4 things, which is write your goals down, what you want exactly, determine the amount exactly of your time that you are going to give back, decide the amount of time that is going to take you, and create a definitive plan for everything that you want to achieve. So you may want to achieve 3 things. You need to put plans to each one of these, because each one will require a certain amount of your time. The 6th thing is to read out loud what your plan is. And if you read Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill talks about reading things out loud 2 times, one in the morning and one in the evening before bed. So you will keep this it will turn into some kind of, I don't want to say mastery, because mastery is a different thing, but it will stick to your head. It will stick to your mind, because all day you will keep thinking about it, and you will do anything and everything will be revolving around achieving your goal. Okay, so I hope this episode is a good one, and I will see you at the next one. Take care for now.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Success Grid. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. And if you found value in the show, rate and leave a review on iTunes. For more resources, visit successgrid.net. Until next time.